What's good, YouTube? It's your boy the Real Quinn Jr. and I'm back with another video on Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. But today's video is gonna be a subscriber video. So shout out to my man Scalu for giving us today's video. We're gonna be going over the 1,000 Horns clothing skill. So this is one of the special clothing skills that you can get from like one of the special clothing that you pull from Tintin Shop. But hey, make sure you comment and let me know what clothing skills y'all want to see so I can move it up the list and I can start doing some of these special ones. If y'all comment it below, I will make a video. But if this is your first time here and you haven't already, I'm gonna go ahead and need you just to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you can know whenever I post new videos. And if you've been here before and you haven't done that yet, I don't know what you're doing. There's so many of y'all that watch these videos that aren't subscribed. So hey, go ahead and help me out. But hey, anyways, y'all already know how we do these videos, man. Let's get into it. So you get this skill from the Type 3 accessory, Thorned Mask, which is kind of like in the Ninja Tool shop. And basically what this does, it increases damage dealt by restraining ninjutsu and ninja tools. So you know Bandai's never really clear with what restraining ninjutsu is. So 1,000 Horns, tips to know. It's only for range and defense, so that's the only class you can use this on. It's only effective on restraining jutsu. This clothing skill boosts 2 aspects of your CAC. And it's a good replacement for all geared up if you don't necessarily want to have it on your CAC, but restraining jutsu, they're not really clear on like, you know, what that is. So, you know, I just tried to test it out and see. So what I tested it out on, I used the Icicle Swallow and then I'd used the Ninja Tool. And basically I was just tracking to see how much damage it would do over time. And I did this with it equipped and with it not equipped. And you're basically just going to see the difference here. But I mean, all around, I mean, this clothing skill kind of acted, I would maybe say that it was even less effective than all geared up, if I'm being honest with you. So I mean, I feel like the main benefit you're going to get from this clothing skill is the fact that it boosts, you know, the damage of restraining jutsu, but that's if, you know, if they consider some of these things restraining jutsu. But you're going to see here the difference. I mean, it's a little bit of a difference, but for the most part, the damage was pretty much the same whenever I took the screenshot after, you know, the last final blow. So the next thing we tried to do, we just tried to use only the Crimson Star and, you know, see how many chances it takes for the Crimson Star to actually, you know, kill the person with it equipped and with it not equipped, to basically see the difference. And you're basically going to see here, like, it took around the same amount of time. I don't know if I think I lost count, but I'm pretty sure it was 4 times a piece. So pretty much 4 Crimson Stars is going to basically allow you to kill your opponent with or without it equipped. So I mean, at that point it's kind of like, you know, is it really worth having it equipped? But you're going to see whenever you zoom in on the damage difference, there's a little bit of a difference. You know, maybe if you're playing team, your teammate might be able to, you know, do a little bit of a kunai spam, but for the most part it's not drastic, not really just something spectacular. So we also tried it with the Shigadami Dance Shield, even though this isn't one of the jutsu that I preferably like too much. I know people do know how to run it pretty well, but one thing I did notice with the Shikigami Dance Shield, you definitely did deal more damage with the initial strike when you were doing it with this. But you're going to see right here, it took the combo 3 times to kill the opponent, and you're going to see here it's going to take the same amount of time even with it equipped. But you know, the way I usually did it, I would, you know, hit them with the Shikigami Dance Shield, then I'd come with the Crimson Star. And then you're going to see here, it still takes 3. But the health is pretty low, so they're pretty much one shot. So you're going to see, it did make a little bit of a difference, but they're pretty much one shot by the time that 3rd combo starts. So as far as defense jutsu, I think the main ones that are restraining are going to be Water Prison and the Silent Strangle. I'm pretty sure those are the main restraining jutsu. So what I did here is I'd also use the Ninja Tool, and basically I'm just going to see how many times it actually takes me to kill my opponent. And you're going to see, regardless of the difference, it's going to take 2. But when you see the screenshot later on, I took the screenshot after the 2nd Water Prison, not after the Ninja Tool, just to show you the difference of how much, you know, health the Water Prison actually took off. But I mean, generally it was kind of the same thing here. Like, you maybe see a little bit of a difference with Silent Strangle, but for the most part the water prison seemed like it didn't really do too much of a difference. So I mean, like I said, this clothing skill is kind of weird. You know, they picked weird things to boost with it, but I still feel like, you know, it can come in handy if, you know, you don't want to have all geared up. So you're gonna see right here the difference. You see on the right, it's a little bit of a difference, but it's not drastic. But you know, that's pretty much how it was with all geared up too. The main thing that all geared up affected was the paper bomb tool. And if you want to look at that video, you know, I'll have the link in the description for that, so you can look at that video where I break down all geared up. And you see right here what I did. I basically just wanted to count and see how many water prisons it was actually going to take to kill my opponent, whether I had this equipped or whether I not had this equipped. And yeah, you're gonna see this takes forever, and because, you know, water prison is just, it has the longest cooldown. Well, not the longest cooldown, it has the longest hand sign of anything. But you're gonna see it didn't make any difference. I mean, regardless if it was equipped or not, it still took 6 for both. So, you know, that was the only thing that was negative about that. But I mean, I don't know, it's just with this clothing skill, it just acted really strange. I mean, honestly, I feel like a clothing skill that they should maybe come up with is maybe one that makes hand signs quicker, because yeah, you definitely need that for the water prison. I feel like that would be a cool clothing skill, like quicker hand signs or something like that. You know, make it where you can activate your jutsu quicker. I feel like that's something that would really help this jutsu out. But I mean, if you're keeping count, you're gonna see that yeah, it takes 6 water prisons, regardless if it's equipped or not, to kill your opponent. So I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't really feel like this jutsu's this clothing skill is not gonna do too much with water prison. But when you see the comparison right here, you can see on the left it's a little bit of a difference, like a little bit closer, but nothing drastic. So I mean, not really. But that's gonna be it. I mean, for today's video, I mean, I ran a few builds like Hazan Strike with the water prison, and then I throw the smoke bombs, and then, you know, I just come with the combo after that. Cheesing. This is typically builds that I don't use, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the best way you're gonna utilize the water prison if you absolutely want to use this clothing skill for the boost of restraining ninjutsu. And then as far as, like I said, when it comes to range, I mean, you can use the Shikigami Dance Shield. Me personally, I prefer the Icicle Swallow, even though, you know, it doesn't hit a lot. But all around, I mean, I feel like this is a good clothing skill. If you already have a jutsu that gives you back health and you don't really need Battle Harden, then I definitely feel like this is something you can put on your CAC. That way you can replace all geared up with something else, like, you know, Lightning Speed or Power in Spades, something like that. That way, you know, you're getting more boost using less clothing skills. But, or you can, you know, stack it up and use all geared up with it, and, you know, double the ninja tool damage. But yeah, let me know in the comments any other clothing skills y'all want me to break down, any other special ones. Like, this video brought to my attention that there's a lot of special, you know, clothing skills out there that I haven't looked at, and they have some pretty interesting boosts. But hey, this is your first time here and you like the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so you can know whenever I post new videos. I really appreciate all the support that y'all be giving me on the channel, and hey, we're continually moving up. Might have some, you know, new games coming soon, because, you know, anime games are back on the rise. So hey, I'm gonna be around for a while. But hey, thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. We up.